Hello, boys and girls. I'm teacher Mareka, and today we're looking at the story of a brave young girl named Esther. Esther was a Jewish woman married to King Xerxes of Persia. King Xerxes had an evil friend, Haman, that wanted to kill all the Jews, starting with Esther's cousin, Mordecai. Esther had to ask the king for help, but it took a great deal of courage to do so. At the time, the law said that Esther could not approach the king if she didn't have permission. If she approached him without his permission, she could be killed. In preparation for this, Esther went to Mordecai and all the Jews and asked them to pray and fast with her for 3 days. She knew that she had to be courageous and strong, and the prayers of her people and God's help enabled her to do so. In the end, she was successful, and the Jews got permission to defend themselves from the attack. They won. Afterwards, they celebrated the first Purim festival, which became a yearly festival to celebrate God's provision for his people. This story shows us that in every time of need, we can pray. God is a provider, and he will take care of his people. Do you know of anyone that is going through a difficult time that you can pray for? Or are you or your family going through a difficult time, and do you need prayer? Let's all pray for someone that we know needs help. We can do it for 3 days and trust that God will provide for his people. He loves us. Good luck with your challenge and be blessed.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tuma, and I'll be going through the memory verse with you. The book of Esther teaches us what it means to be courageous. She, Queen Esther, took action to save her people, even if it meant risking her life. So, an important verse to read that will remind us of last week's lesson in Joshua and today's lesson of Esther is Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, which says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Okay, now repeat after me. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So as you think of the story about Esther, remember these words in Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm teacher Sherry, and today we are going to be doing a arts and crafts activity on Esther. What we'll need for the art and craft activity is a few pieces of colored board paper. I've used orange, yellow, and blue. A pair of scissors. Please ask your parents for help when cutting things with the scissors if you need help. Colored pens and colored pencils. And a ice cream stick. As you can see, I've colored mine with an orange highlighter. However, you may use any color that you want to. This is going to be used for the dress of Queen Esther. And we need some press stick. The press stick will be used to stick in our little pictures, as you'll see shortly, on the ice cream stick. However, you may also use glue if you do not want to use Press-Stick. We have drawn the following shapes using our cardboard paper. I used yellow to draw my crown. I used orange to make the hand sleeves of Queen Esther's dress. I've used a piece of blue colored board paper to make the skirt part of her dress, and just some little frills on the dress. I've just drawn this. These are some buttons that I've cut out. This is her hair. I just used a piece of white paper and just colored it in with a brown pencil, and I just made a little face for Esther to stick on the ice cream stick. I then start by sticking Esther's hair on the ice cream stick. Then Esther's face. Her crown. Oof. I then stick Esther's face on the ice cream stick, and I just leave some space to stick her crown. I then stick the skirt part of her dress. You can really make it sit wherever you want it to. Then the buttons. A little frill on her dress. And for this, we're going to stick it from the front, so we can just go underneath like this. Just press it. Oof! It's going to stick on the last piece of Esther's hand sleeve. Let's stick it like that. Great. Let's have a look at Queen Esther. Oh my gosh, girl, you look fantastic. Okay, so now at the back, we're going to write down the memory verse. So the memory verse for this week is Deuteronomy. Okay, boys and girls, Queen Esther, with your memory verse at the back. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Hope you all have a lovely week ahead of you. Goodbye.
What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve.
Do we serve a mighty God? Say amen.
Amen.
Do we serve a mighty God? Say oh yeah.
Oh yeah.